Hi guys, welcome back to another fun-filled Skyrim mods for consoles, the daily mod showcase of Xbox One and PlayStation 4 mods. Before we look at those mods, yesterday I asked you guys what race will we choose for our new build character, and the answer was a Nord. Next up, what will our new Nord friend be, male or female? The question is posted in the comments below. Anyway, let's jump into the first mod. First up, we have the aesthetic Elisif mod. We always start on some of the smaller mods first, and this one fits that category. The mod does one thing, attempts to alter the appearance of 4 female NPCs in Skyrim, all of them in Solitude. Her name is Elisif the Fair, meaning her complexion is fair, but in vanilla Skyrim, she's not quite fair enough looking. So this mod tries to make her look more like the name she was given. Sybil Stentor, a court wizard, a vampire in the Blue Palace. The mod gives her some black lipstick, possibly to go with the paleness of her vampire complexion. Finally, head over to the Radiant Raiment. It's operated by Tari and Endari, 2 Altmer sisters who have been made to look like each other and given them a look that gives them far too much makeup. All the changes are to try and make the NPCs fit a bit better with their own lore, and whether or not it achieves that is up to you. That's Racist is a pretty cool mod. It attempts to improve the racial bonuses of all the races in the game, to make them stronger and more unique. Plus, this is a survival edition of the mod, which also adds in additional perks for survival to some of those races. So, for Altmer, in addition to rapid magicka regeneration, Highbar now also applies a plus 25% boost to the power of all spells you cast while it's active. For Argonian, in addition to rapid health regeneration, his skin now also makes you share half the melee damage you take with the attacker. For a survival bonus, Argonian's cold weakness has been removed, instead you are now completely immune to the cold. For the Bosmer, Command Animal was renamed Master Hunter. When activated for 60 seconds, you gain plus 50% archery damage and 30-foot cloak spell that constantly forces nearby animals to be peaceful even if you attack them. For a survival bonus, Wood Elves may consume raw meat in survival mode without any chance of food poisoning. For Breton, you get a survival bonus, gain 15 warmth and 15% fatigue resistance. The Dunmer, Ancestor's Wrath now drains all the magicka it causes into healing for the user. Its damage has been improved to 12 per second and its range to 20 feet. The Imperial, Voice of the Emperor, now forces all NPCs in the area to be your allies for 3 minutes, plus Imperials start with 50 extra stamina. For survival, Imperials resist hunger by 15% and have a plus 15 to warmth. Khajiit, while sneaking, you can detect targets by sound and smell up to 100 feet. This is listed along with claws under their new Predator ability. For Nords, in addition to causing fear on living targets for 30 seconds, Battlecry now also turns undead for 30 seconds and paralyzes Daedra and Dwarven automatons for 10 seconds. Arc, Berserker's Rage duration was increased to 100 seconds, and it now also has damage taken from magic. Finally, the Red Guard. Adrenaline Rush slows time while active, Poison Resistance renamed to Hardy, and now adds 50% health regeneration to them. Their survival bonus, Red Guards resist hunger by 15% and have a plus 25 carrying capacity. Some very useful skills for each race now. The Stormcloak Officer Buff and Fix. A small mod again that adds some changes and additions to the Stormcloak Officer armor. It fixes any bugs it might have had. It improves the armor's overall damage resistance to higher than leather armor, where it was lower previously. It also adds a handy crafting and tempering recipe to the blacksmith, so you can make and improve this armor for your own character without having to steal or kill a Stormcloak officer. Handy if you're playing as a Stormcloak or someone who avoids committing crimes against the Empire. Head south of Rifting, close to the Shadowstones, to find a new vampire-themed player home. Once a base for the Dawnguard, now it's an abode for the undead. This mod is kind of an older one, but I haven't covered it before. Outside, it's hidden inside a bear cave and looks like an entrance to a sewer, so it's well hidden. Inside, it's very cool, a mixture between a cave and a crypt. It's dark, spooky, and perfect for your vampire needs. You have all the basic home stuff, all crafting, a place to sleep, a place to worship Molag Bal, people to eat, but it also has some unique features, including your own human cattle farm, new blood transmuter station that allows you to craft blood potions, you can toggle on and off the lights, toggle an additional room to serve as a follower quarters, plus you can alter the layout and toggle between beds, coffins, or benches. You have a unique looking smelter, craft vampire armor, basic steel crossbows, and steel bolts at the forge, custom and vanilla storage containers to suit your preference. You also get 4 mannequins, 2 weapon plaques, 2 dagger display cases, 3 bookcases, and a single bookshelf. A very lore friendly and immersive vampire home. The Dragon Priest mask mod is a very underrated mod because it gives you the ability to open up your playstyle far more. The masks are all very powerful, but they can be limited to certain playthroughs. Nakreen, for example, does fortify magicka by 50 and plus 20 to destruction and restoration, useful for any mage type character, but there is a drawback in that the mask is considered heavy armor, so if you're playing a spell sword for example, it's going to mess up your light armor bonuses. So what the mod does is adds in Tubrumnunar Sanctuary a new crafting table called the Altar of Transmutation, which allows you to transmute a heavy or light Dragon Priest mask into the opposite armor type, or to transmute them into clothing and then back again. This gives your character complete freedom to use any mask with any type of playthrough you're playing in the game. So there we have it guys, 5 brand new mods to keep you going until the next video. If you found it useful, subscribe for daily Fallout and Skyrim content including mods and top 5s. My second video of today is in fact a top 5, it's not mods, just regular Skyrim as well, as I thought it would be fun to make, and it was very fun to make, so check it out later when it's released. Fallout mods will be back tomorrow. Anyway guys, stay awesome as always, and I will see you all in the next one.